Hello there, ladies and gents, and welcome back. Apologies, I haven't been on last week. I was a little bit under the weather. I was feeling a little bit crappy. So, yeah, I haven't done much really. I think doing all of this gravel, I should have been wearing a mask. Maybe I inhaled a bit too much gravel dust, and I just wasn't feeling very well. But I'm on the mend. Feeling better now. Back to it again. Sarah's been a little bit busy though. Look, she went out and she bought a few little few little plant pots and put some plants in. Looks quite nice, I think. Making it a bit more homely. So yeah, she went out to the local home-based store and got a few things. All making it more homely, like I said, which looks nice. I haven't done that much really. I just did a bit of tidying up. I put the big trailer in here just to make a bit of space, and just sort of tidied up in here a little bit, put things away. Yeah, basically just tidied up a bit, not much. Like I said, I wasn't feeling too good, so yeah, but we're on the mend, and I have now ordered the skip. The skip will be coming either today or tomorrow. And I've got it for a week, so I'm hoping at least to get this area all tidied up. All of this stuff thrown in the skip. I'm going to move that away somewhere else, because I want to keep that. I like that. The little horse thing here. I want to keep that. But yeah, basically all of this stuff I'm going to tidy up and put away. The barrels, all of this wood here is going to go. The bins I need to contact the council about, because I'm not sure if I can keep them, or I don't know. I might keep them actually. I've got that one over there as well. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But this stuff, that I need to get rid of. But that's full of stuff. It might be oil. It might be... I have no idea. I'm assuming it's oil from servicing and things like that, but I don't know. So I need to get someone out to have a look at that and see what's in them and dispose of them responsibly. I'm not just going to throw those in the skip so they leak and contaminate everything. But yeah, I got a few little errands to run this morning. One of them is we're going to go and pick something up in a minute. That's why the car's out. Because I've been talking to Sarah about the cost of the gravel, and it is ridiculously expensive. And like I said previously, we don't want to use all of our sort of budget that we've got left, basically spending it all on concrete. So we need to generate some income to be able to pay for the concrete loads, and we're just going to have the gravel. We're just going to have to do it bit by bit, you know, load by load, what we can. So I've tidied up the chicken coop. Got it all ready, because I thought what we could do is get some chickens in, which are fairly simple to, you know, keep hold of, I hope. Never had chickens before, so I hope they're fairly simple to look after. I've done a little bit of research online, and basically it's just feed and water and make sure they get closed in at night time because of foxes and wildlife and things like that, and badgers that may want to come around and nick them for their own use. So yeah, I'm going to go and pick up a trailer, and then we're going to go and pick up some chickens, because the idea is to get some chickens, to sell the eggs to the local pub and the local restaurant, to then pay for the containers of gravel, or the truckloads of gravel. So, you know, maybe once a week, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much eggs go for. Obviously, I'll need to go and speak to the owners of the pubs and the restaurant and see if they're interested in having some local eggs delivered for a small fee. But, you know, even if after 1 month we can only afford to get one lorry load, or one half ton load, then, you know, that'll be fine. So we managed to do this much with a ton. So, you know, hopefully 1, 2, 3 should do this area. The back bit will have to wait a little bit, I'm afraid. But hopefully it will do this area. So, you know, slowly and surely we'll get there. We'll get there, bit by bit. But yeah, let's go and pick up the trailer for the chickens. I also really want to get my truck washed. I really must look at the pressure washer, because unfortunately I don't like having dirty cars, and there's not much I can do about that. Right, let's go down to the shop and let's go and have a look at this new trailer I've bought. I've already paid for it. I did all the stuff online. It's already been paid for. They have left it out for me. It's the same place where we got the weight from, so at least I know where I'm going. But then the chickens from the animal market, as it were, or the... I suppose it's an animal market, local animal dealer. They're at the other end of... not the world, but they're at the other end, the other direction. So it's going to be a little bit of a slow-paced, relaxed episode today, but we should have a few feathery little friends running around, which will be quite nice. Will be quite nice to see. Wouldn't really be doing 60 on this road. It's a little bit hairy. Be doing 60. I don't want anything to come round the corner and, you know, smash into me. Wouldn't be very good. Right. Here we are. This is where we want to be. And there she is, look. It's nothing special. It is literally just a silver trailer. But I thought it would be a good investment because obviously in the future we want, you know, we want other animals. So rather than having to pay for a delivery all the time, we can just use this. Oh, that little that little International's still there. I do like that tractor, I have to say. If they kept it for a little while, I might be interested in it, but certainly not this year, put it that way. Right, let's get hitched up as best we can. Right, that's all good. Plug that in. Right, I'm just going to go... Actually, I better turn the engine off. Hang on. I'm just going to go and quickly let them know that I've picked it up. Just so they know it's me. And obviously I need to sign for it as well. So, yeah, but this is it, basically. It's just a bog standard silver trailer. It's not new. It's, what, 2012? Yeah, so it's fairly old. But it's in pretty good nick. It's got a few dings and bangs here. Nothing special, but yeah. So I'm just going to let these guys know that I've got it, sign the paperwork, and I'll be back out in a second. Okay, that was nice and quick. Very helpful people in there. Very helpful. Right, it is a bit longer than what I was... It looks a lot shorter and stubbier in the pictures that I saw online. It is a lot longer. But right, let's go to pick up our furry... No, they're not furry. I hope they're not furry. Our feathery friends. Now, I've had a look at the map, so I roughly know where I'm going. But like I said, it is the other way. But it should be okay. I hope. Well, the good thing about the power of this engine is that I basically cannot feel that I'm pulling that trailer. But then that also makes it more dangerous because, you know, that can cause snaking and all sorts of things. So you need to be a bit careful when you're towing things because snaking does happen. And the main rule is if you do have a snake on, is the one mistake that everybody makes is they always slow down, and that's not the right thing to do. If any trailer you're carrying starts snaking, you need to immediately speed up to force it back into a straight line, and then slowly reduce your speed again. Most people see the snake, they start getting scared, and then they immediately put the foot on the brake, which then causes an even bigger snake. Yeah, and that then causes the accidents. So just a little tip for you. Just a little tip. Look at all these lovely brown trees, look. Although they're all going to start falling soon. There'll be leaves everywhere. I like leaves on trees. I don't like leaves in my garden. Because you have to keep cleaning them up. I mean, you don't have to. When you see things like that, we never had to worry about in London. Really. Right, now, as far as I'm aware, I need to go down through the village, from what I remember. Somebody off out for a walk. Maybe going to the pub, who knows. There's some beautiful houses down in this part of the world, there really is. All these stone buildings. Really beautiful places in the UK. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And then we want to take this turning, I believe. Yes. Yes, this is the right way. A bit misty over there. Look at the size of that house. Wow. They've got a little bit of cash in the bank. Or maybe in their pocket, rather, not in the bank. Oh, the only problem is with the silver trailer is that sun was absolutely blinding me there in the rear view. Oh. Put my sunglasses on, I think. Oh, look, some sunflowers. Lots of sunflowers. Ooh. I don't actually know how they harvest sunflowers. I'm assuming they use a harvester. But, yeah, I'm quite partial to sunflower seeds, I have to say. Gnawing on sunflower seeds. They're very tasty. Very tasty. But it's a lot easier to buy the de-shelled ones already, because you don't have to sit there and crack shells every 30 seconds. And because they're quite small, sunflower seeds, when you take them out of the little shell, they're actually quite small. So, right, I believe this is where the area is. Like I said, I've never been down here before. This is all new. Big field there, big grass field there. Is this the area? Well, that looks like a Surrey pit. Yes, they're animal pens, I believe. This is where we want to be. Right, let me just pull in here. Where do we park? Farmer's Market. I'm just going to pull in here for a second. And, right, so Farmer's Market. Let me go in here and find out. Oh, some noisy things over there. Find out. Oh, I'm definitely in the right place. Find out what I need to do. So bear with me just a sec. Okay, well that was fairly simple. She said, a lovely lady in there said I need to back up to the gate. Oh look, we've got some animals. Oh look, piggies. Oh, some piggies, some moo cows. That's all right. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. Have a little wander around. Oh, don't want to stand there. I'll get my shoes all wet. Hello, ladies. Nice. This is the more traditional black and white cow that you see in England. I mean, you do see some brown ones, but I think the most traditional is the black and white. And I think as kids, when everybody says cow, that's the kind of cow that they draw. Hello, lovely. We may own you one day. Oh, is that Mr. Bull there? That looks like a bull. Yeah. Be a bit wary of him. Right, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked by all the stinky animals. Not that they smell that bad. Right, I need to back up to the gate, and they're going to go and bring them round for me. So, let's go and get myself some chickens. Now, this is a bigger trailer. I'm still learning to back up with trailers. Right, we straighten up now. There we go. Right, now this is going to be the... Oh, no, I think I need to pull forward a little bit more here. Hang on. There's no traffic coming. Don't want to block the road. Right. There we go. That should get it in. Just back this up. A bit more. Right. Go and open the gate. Right, should be good for some chickens. Right, now I just need to wait for them to bring them out. They're getting them from round the back. So, yeah, I'll just wait here, I guess. Well, there they are, look. 1 cockerel and 20 chickens. No, 19 chickens and 1 cockerel. There we go. That was the right one. Right, just need to close this back up again. Make sure that's locked in. Make sure that's locked in. Good to go. Thank you very much. So that wasn't too bad. That was about... It was just under 600 quid for 20 chickens, or 19 chickens and a cockerel. So not bad, but I am hoping that, like I said, we'll be able to sell the eggs to pay for the gravel. That's the plan with these chickens. Obviously, we're going to keep some eggs for ourselves because, you know, who doesn't like scrambled eggs on toast in the morning? Especially when you got fresh eggs. And, you know, you never really truly know what you are buying in the supermarket. Even though it says organic and free range, you know, there's the tiny, weeny little voice at the back of your head going, but is it really? You know, without seeing it with your own eyes. Is it really, or is it just labelled that way? So, there goes one way to start a controversial discussion. Oh, there's a little forest here. I didn't know that. But yeah, at least with our own chickens, we'll be able to have our own eggs and know exactly where they came from. Ah, did make a boo-boo. I mean, when I was at the shop picking up the trailer, I also meant to get a bag of chicken feed. I mean, chickens will eat anything. You can throw them the scraps. It doesn't really matter. So, you know, I can give them the leftovers and all that kind of stuff. But they also do need some of their own vitamins and minerals. And I completely forgot. I meant to pick up a bag of chicken feed, so I may have to shoot down there again. I'm not going to go with the trailer. Or do I just go now? Let me see. No, let's well, they haven't got anything to eat. No, I better go and get a bag of chicken feed, hadn't I? Yeah, whilst I'm here. That was my fault. Completely forgot. Completely forgot. Running around. Also, another thing I need to do is I need to register them now, unfortunately, in the UK. I have to register the chickens. You can't just have them like you used to be able to have them just in your back garden or something like that. I actually need to register them, so I've got all the paperwork that I need to register them, to inform the government that I've got 20 chickens on my land. A lot of red tape involved, which is Yeah. Annoying, to say the least. But there's always a way to cut through the tape. You just need to learn how. Anyway, I'm waffling on here about stuff that's not important, really. We need chicken food. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go pick up a bag of chicken feed, so they can have some food in their new home. Hopefully, they're going to look quite... They're going to fit in nicely running around our little yard. I do need to be a bit careful, though, that they don't go running into all of the wooden things, you know, where there's rusty nails and stuff like that, and they end up getting hurt. I wouldn't want that at all. Wouldn't want that at all. Right. Back here again. Quite a busy shop, actually. I suppose I better not park right in front of the door. That would be a bit rude, really, wouldn't it? As long as we can get back out again. Right. Let me go and pick up some chicken feed. That's my mistake. Back in a second. Right. Feed on board. That was rather expensive. So we're going to have to think about getting our own feed somehow. But like I said, they do eat anything. So, clip my new trailer on the fence. No, there we go. Okay. But at least they got some food now, though. That's the most important thing. Right. Let's get out of here. Let's head home and drop these fellas and ladies. Feller and ladies. Drop them off to their new digs. Hopefully, they should enjoy it. And it will begin to feel a bit more like a farm then, really, now that we got some chickens. Small holding, you know what I mean. Bit more rural, let's put it that way, now that we'll have some chickens running around. Although, having a cockerel go off at 4 o'clock in the morning may result in me buying a shotgun. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't. It's nature's alarm clock. But yeah, I've got to get used to... Although, I used to get up fairly early for work back in London, but... kind of weird to say, but getting up early for work and getting up early or when you're at home, knowing that you're staying at home, really, you're not actually going to work. Your work is at home. Even if you work from the office, even if you work from home remotely. I don't know. I find it harder to get out of bed, which is a bit strange, really. I would have thought it would have been the opposite. I would have been, you know, it would have been easier to get out of bed, the fact that I don't actually have to go or travel anywhere. I literally open the door and there I am. But no, for some reason I find it harder, which is a bit odd. Hopefully I'll get used to that. Right. Take a bit of a big swing here for the trailer. And again. There we go. It's good that all of these things are in sort of relative proximity to one another. Right. In we go. And I'll pull forward as best as I can. I need to open the door, obviously. What I don't want is them running away. Right. Leave the engine running for the time being. Oh, good God. Yeah. Ooh, that's terrible. Right. Open this. Actually, I should get that feed bag out first before we do this, so let's turn the engine off, save fuel, and let's jump on the little deer. First time using my pallet forks. So, we need to unpin those clips. There's one, and there's two. And to remember to select the right. There we go. That should come off. Where are the forks? There are the forks. Now this should just be a case. This one doesn't need pins. It should just be a case of sort of slipping it in. It's a bit difficult to see. There we go. Right. Now, go and get this bag off. Slowly does it. I want to put my pallet forks through the wall. Right, hopefully it's just a case of sliding the tine without hitting my truck. That was close. That was very close. I would have been most annoyed if I accidentally... Well, that's something I didn't think of. My loader won't go high enough. Oh dear. What to do here, I wonder? Well, I'm just going to have to slide it off then. Unless... Hang on. Unless I can... Yeah, I'm going to have to undo the trailer. Right, hang on. Right, move this forward. And then see if I can slide this out. I just don't want the bag to break. Is it, Come on. You can get out. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Very heavy. Very expensive. Now, I might be able to... Even if I just pick it up a little bit, just to move it away... Oh, I've come at it completely the wrong... I'm botching this completely. Making a right pig's ear of this. Right, hopefully we can get to it from this angle. No. Yes. My tines... Oh, there we go. That got it. Okay, at least I can move it. It's just, literally just off the floor. But if I tilt the tines back, it gives me that a little extra inch. Right. Let's just drop that there for now. Yeah. Must remember about that. Right, now we can open this. Now we can open this. Okay, and... Okay, well, there we go, look. Chickens! And that's the cockerel. Picking up all sorts of things. Oh, I need to move my tools out of the way. Right, let's see if we can give them some food. Just have to move this out of the way again. Right, let's see if we can give them a little bit of this feed. God, this really needs the gravel. Come on, out the way, chicken. I don't want to run you over. Oh. Chicken's got, Right. Back up. Trying not to squish chickens. There we go. Got some food. Happy chickens. Right, where can we put this bag where they're not going to break into it? I guess it's going to have to go in the shed, isn't it? Because if I leave it out, they're just going to peck it to crazy and basically eat everything that's inside it. So, whoops. So let's just leave it in here for now. Right, and drop that down, back out slowly, and then, so I won't be able to close the door where I am. Spin this round, drop that down to release the pressure, put it down, there we go. Yeah, I need to remember that that loader doesn't go very high. Right, close these doors. There we go. Oh, I need to move the trailer. So there we go. Look, some chickens. How cool is that? Hello, fella. No, don't run away. Fella, lady. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 browns. Couple of spotted. Couple of blacks. Hello. They're quite friendly chickens. Hello. What have you found? Oh, she's found something. Look, she's digging for it. She's going for it. So yeah, hopefully they will give us nice fresh eggs every morning. Hello. Not going to name them. Look at you, golden you are. Oh, you're just going to sit in the dirt, are you? Okay, well, enjoy sitting in the dirt then. Right, let me go move the truck. Or the trailer. Where am I going to put this thing? Hang on. Actually. No, I could put it in here. It'll be undercover then, won't it? Yeah, I'm not using this space for now. I can just park it straight in here. That's the right thing to do. That's the smart thing to do. Ooh. Okay. Might be a bit tight, actually. Getting in here. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. In fact, I think I'm going to go round and come at it from that angle because I don't think I'm going to get the swing. Whereas here, if I get as close as I can and then go full lock, we are in. Right. Yeah. She's a bit big. Close this again. I mean, I think in the future I'm going to have to turn around in that gate. Which is okay. I can do that. Or maybe I should have used the little John Deere. It would have been a bit smaller, actually. I could have also done that rather than using my truck. That may have been a more sensible thing to do, actually. Right, let's just close this one. Yeah. It's a shame those gates open outwards. If they opened inwards... Can I change these somehow? I should be able to, right? But if that... If that were to open inwards, it would cut this off, which is fine. But then I wouldn't have to worry. I could have a much bigger swing round because that wouldn't be sticking out of the way. Yeah, okay. We might have a look at that later on when the time comes, but we shouldn't need that again for a little while. But I'm quite impressed. Not a bad little trailer. Like I said, it's nothing special. I've locked myself in now. Don't want to do that. Right. I definitely do need to get a power wash. Definitely next time I go to the garden centre, I must look power washes. That'll do. We're in. Undercover. Kind of. Could have gone a bit further. So yeah, there we are, folks. Some chickens. Actually, I better close that door. You don't need that one open. Oh, look, she's eating. Oh, look, how nice is that? Leave you in peace. So yeah, we actually have our first animal has arrived on our farm. And the skip will be coming, well, I guess probably it's coming tomorrow now. If they're not here already, it's already gone 5. So I guess they're coming tomorrow. If they're not coming today. But yeah, done all my errands, so we can close that. So yeah, there we go. Some chickens. All right then, folks. That'll be it today. It's time for tea. The skip will be coming, like I said, tomorrow. I'm going to drop it off here, and I'm going to start cleaning this. Like I said, the priority is this area. So all of this, not the wheelbarrows, they're mine. And if there's room, this as well. This stuff, not that wood. This stuff here. And then once we get the money in from the eggs, we can get ourselves another load of gravel and sort out this bit. And it'll be a lot easier to maneuver things. Because look at that mess I'm making everywhere. This is what I want to get rid of. This is driving me insane. And this seems to be quite good. You know, it's got that trailer on it. It's got the tractor driving around, the 2 cars. It seems to be quite good. It doesn't seem to be sinking in anywhere yet. There's no low spots. So I'm quite impressed with this, I have to say. But well, I bloody well should be impressed with it, the amount I paid for it. So yeah, I'm just going to continue this along here. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Again, do all that YouTube-y social media stuff. Subscribe, like. Leave a comment. Lots of you do seem to sort of leave comments, which is very enjoyable. Both Sarah and I do read them and go through them and reply. It's really nice. And oh, there's another one in there now eating. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye for now.